Hi, welcome back to Silent Screams Loud Strength, the podcast, and I am your host, Samantha. In this episode, we're going to talk about how abuse, silence, and how we are mute. And today, we'll talk about this, as somebody who has gone through trauma as a survivor of domestic abuse. It feels in the body different. So these words, if they resonate with you on how abuse silences us and how we can unmute it, and if you need to unmute, you are taking your power back, girl. So, abuse conditions us to quiet our truth, and how slowly we begin to unmute. We unmute. Abuse doesn't just wound, it whispers lies that keep us from speaking. SJ. Abuse doesn't always begin with shouting. It often begins with silence. It's strategic, it's subtle, it's soul-crushing and silent. The silent treatment, the dismissive shrugs, the punishment that comes not with bruises but with the withdrawal of love, approval or safety. Over time, we learn speaking up is equals danger, asking questions equals consequences, having emotions is too much. So we begin to self-edit. We begin to walk on eggshells. The light dims to doubt, to disappear. And before you know it, you're not the same person. You internalize everything. The most dangerous silence doesn't come from them. It comes to swallow ourselves. We don't just stop talking. We stop believing our own intuition. We stop honoring our pain. This second guessing of our own memories is real, people. This is what trauma does. This is what abuse does. So we need to learn to rewire our brain to prioritize. Well, we actually do rewire our brain and prioritize survival over expression. And so by doing that, we start to shrink. Once we shrink, then we forget we are ever a full-size person. You become so invalid and so invincible. So we begin, and so once you've gone all that, you're so silent. How do you then begin to unmute yourself, to exercise your voice, to express how you feel? Unmuting doesn't happen all at once. It's a process. It takes work. It starts with a whisper. It starts with a journal entry. It starts with a spoken word, through tears, through tremor, through weak bones, because your whole body is shot and you don't know, you've disappeared. Your breath is disappeared as well, so it feels like it has disappeared. Everything sounds and looks different, but that's okay. It's okay to feel like that in that moment because you have to allow yourself. However, it wasn't okay for that person to make you feel like that. You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve what happened to you. And it did happen. So you have to take ownership of that. And you have to name it. And little by little, your voice returns. Not polished, not perfect, but it's present. Your truth doesn't need a microphone to matter. It just needs you to believe it. You alone. Your voice has power. Your voice has authority if you give it. So, I'd like to ask you a question. What part of you has been silencing you to stay safe? What truth is ready to be whispered, even just to yourself? Ask yourself this. So what part of me have I been silencing to feel safe? You know, what part? And what truth is ready to be whispered, even just to me and no one else? You know? Now write this sentence down. Today I give my voice to. Say it, name it, let it flow in the pages of your journal. Let your inner self feel complete. Speak it loud when you're ready. Honestly, it's the best gift I've given myself. Slowly and powerfully. Let's do this affirmation for reclaiming our voice. I am reclaiming my voice. I release the silence that was forced upon me. My truth is safe with me. My voice is rising, one word at a time. And you can repeat this affirmation as many times as you like, and let it sink into your mind, into your subconscious, into your bones. I am reclaiming my voice. I release the silence that was forced upon me. My truth is safe with me. My voice is rising, one word at a time. Silence is not who you are. It's what you were taught to carry in order to protect yourself. And now you get to set it down, word by word, truth by truth, breath by breath. Silence is not who you are. It was what you were taught to carry. And now you get to set it down, word by word, truth by truth, breath by breath. If this episode connected with you, please share it on to someone who needs to hear it. Let someone else know that they don't have to stay quiet any longer. I have healing tools on my website, themagiccircle.com. If you want further resources to help you in your journey to healing, please visit my website or get my book Healing from Within on Amazon. Until I see you next time, happy reclaiming.